you're broke, you're jobless, you're a full-time uni student, and you feel like you need to sell your kidneys. We're here to save you from
yourself.
And
Welcome to part 2 of our video.
Let's just get into it. First one, part-time job. Go apply to every little job that you can find. What I've seen people do now is that they send messages to recruiters on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And they get a job just like that.
But when you're applying to jobs, go on Indeed just to look for them. And then when you see, I don't know, a job at like a store, go to the actual company website and then apply there.
Do not apply on Indeed. Yeah,
Don't apply on Indeed, because the thing is, they get so many from Indeed, and you think they have the time to look through all of them.
No.
They only like scan the CV for like maybe 10 seconds, and they're like, okay, we see that they have this skill.
that's useless.
That's useful, and then they decide based just off of that.
Indeed is like the worst.
It doesn't really help, to be honest.
Mhm.
I remember when I was trying to get my first part-time job, I applied to over 50, 60 jobs, and I had like 4 interviews.
Failed all those interviews.
And you know how I got a job? I got like a relative to send a referral in like the same company, and I was like, send a referral to the recruiter or the manager, and she did that, and that's how I got the job. We'll have like a more in-depth video about finding jobs, graduate programs, internships,
The whole lot.
yeah, CV, LinkedIn, and we'll create templates and stuff, but we'll do that in a later video because it's a more in-depth topic. Okay?
Next we have delivery driver.
Let me try that.
This is for y'all that can drive. So if you're like me and you can't drive, then maybe we need to get a bike or something
Yeah.
to be like a
Yeah.
Uber Eats or Deliveroo driver. But this is like a really easy way to make money.
Next is selling your notes. So your study notes, maybe if you're in university now and you have like a multitude of notes from GCSE or A-levels,
Just
sell them. So many like platforms that you can use. There's Etsy, Stuvia, Sellbuy.
This is especially perfect for like those people that like to make, you know, those like pretty notes.
Yeah, good
with,
for
like
people
the
that
nice titles, pastels and all that.
Yeah, and if you use, this is good for like people who use GoodNotes. So like if you have an iPad, for example, and you make notes on GoodNotes and they're really pretty, it is so easy to just share your GoodNotes book and just sell it like that.
Make bank like this.
Next,
Social media, up to like the TikTok creators program.
Yeah, I think-
like Instagram.
yeah, Instagram, YouTube.
is a really good one.
YouTube is very different. You don't need that many views, but as long as you have like a certain amount of watch hours, you can make bank.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're doing like a little bit of research yesterday. I think you need like 4,000
watch hours.
hours and I think a minimum amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
But YouTube is like a really good way to make money. Next is nails, hair, waxing. Just get the equipment and then do it. Like you can literally do it from your room. Get like the skills for waxing or like the certifications, even like lashes and stuff. It's such an easy way to like make money.
You can just go on social media, like post pictures of you doing nails, show people the results, and people will see the results and they'll be like, wow, this girl knows how to do it, or this guy knows how to do
Exactly.
nails, and they will want to ask you and be like, hey, are you free this time? And do my nails for me. So it's that easy. Hair cutting, nails is probably a very good one. Braiding, yeah, braiding.
That is, guys, so I have a friend from back home in Tanzania, and she does like hair braiding in university, and she goes to uni with like a suitcase full of like the extensions, and she does it in uni because there's like a lack of people that do like braiding and all that things, and she makes so much money. My little sister, she's 15, and one of her classmates, one of her friends does nails, and she has like a whole page on Instagram. It's very impressive, by the way, and she literally charges like, I don't know how much, like 20-30 pounds to do nails, which is like really good in the
Yeah, it is, definitely. And she's a student as well. Full-time student.
Doing GC younger than you, grown adults in university. She's making more money than you.
wait a damn minute.
Next.
We have selling meals.
Selling meals. There's so many examples of this online. Like Simmer Eats, for example. I think his name is Simi. And he basically made meals in his university accommodation, and he would like give it to his friends, and then his friends really liked them. He would like expand on it, and people would pay for his meals, the ones that he would make. And then like 5 years later, they have this like whole company,
whole brand
where you can just like buy ready-made meals. And to think that it started off really small and it grew just like that. So yeah, if there's a demand for something, like, you know, uni students, very busy, very busy people. We barely have any time to cook. We're all living on pot noodles. Yeah, know what it's like.
And honestly, especially for like, I think international students or like people that are missing like ethnic food, it's the best way to like make money. Because I know for a fact, like if someone was out here like making, I don't know, some like good paneer or something and selling it, I would 100% just
Yeah.
ambassador for companies. So we mentioned like previously student ambassador for your uni, but now we're talking about student ambassador for companies. So a really good example is like accommodation companies. So like companies that do student housing and all that, and all you have to do is sign up for it, and sometimes you get commissioned by like posting social media content, or like they give you a link, and if people visit the website or book like a viewing using your link, then you get paid.
That's good.
Another one is like events as well. So like all the events where they have like parties or whatever events they're having, if people buy tickets like using your link, you get like a certain commission.
Like commission fees and stuff.
It's really good. I think the one for like ambassador for like companies is really good as well, because you get paid to take students on like house viewings or like accommodation viewings, and and it's flexible as well, so you can like literally pick your hours, and then during fresh air fairs and things like that, they have all these companies that need representatives at the uni to help them, like Domino's, Subway, and all that. There's literally people just handing out bags of like Domino's vouchers for the whole day, so anyone and everyone, and you can imagine just getting paid just to hand out bags.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's really good, and it's very easy to do because it's like a 1 day, 2 day thing.
Very easy. Copyrighted.
Is that you're helping companies get more customers. So you like kind of like convince people to buy a certain thing, and then you have like a call to action button where it says like buy now, and you can like click that, and that's what copywriting is. Okay, it's a very high demand skill right now, and people who do copywriting can help those companies make more money just with words. And you can use AI to help you do this, like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. Yeah, it's that easy. You can use AI to just help you like that, and you get paid a very lot amount of money because like it's like project based. It's not based off of how many hours. It's based off of the quality of the work. So it might be different for some companies, but just need the skill of persuasion, and there you are. Next is
Amazon storefront or a brand ambassador on social media. So this is like when you have a decent following. So for a lot of brands on social media, I think you need a minimum of like 1,000 followers on like Instagram, and they'll send you a link, and they'll say, okay, once you put that link in your bio and people buy a product using that link, you get a commission, which is so easy. Like I have friends who are literally like sponsored by smaller companies, and all they do is put the link in bio or like their code and be like, oh, use this code to get 30% off leggings or something. And you go and then someone else will buy the leggings, and you get a commission from that.
That's really cool to think that you could just do it like that. But yeah, I think it does take time. I think the hard part about it is trying to get that solid following at the start. So if you put in the time and effort, it definitely will repay you back.
Yeah, but once you get that like foundation or that following, it was very easy to grow, unless you like do something to get yourself cancelled. Last but not least, savings account or a stocks and shares ISA.
Yeah, so savings account is usually based off of like bank interest rates. So for example, Metro, Starling, they have like savings account ranging between 3 and 5% every year. So you put money in, and then the next year like increases by 5% every single year. Okay, stocks and shares ISAs are different. So these are usually, if you live in the UK, it's like you can put in £20,000 tax free every single tax year. And you can also have multiple now, which is a new rule that they implemented this year in April. So you can have multiple stocks and shares ISAs across multiple platforms, and you basically invest money into companies, like stocks, ETFs, bonds, etc. And you make money basically in your sleep, just like that. Yeah, I think we should make like a more in-depth video about this, because starting off it can be a bit confusing, but like, you know, I've been there, done that. I've been investing for 2 years. You need multiple income streams in this day and age.
Got it, all right?
You can't really live off of one income stream like a full-time job, because it's not the vibe. Imagine like you don't really like your job and like you quit it Now what?
Then what?
Do you have that security? Do you have the savings? Do you have the stocks and shares ISA that's going to really keep you safe? So stocks and shares ISA is just like, you know, another income stream that you can use to
Very
like
easy.
make money. Very easy, and it's also
Yeah.
tax free.
You can literally sit in your 2-hour lecture and watch your money.
Your money go up.
Look at savings accounts. There's lots of different like schemes for different banks. There's like student one,
Yeah.
individual savings account, all these ones. Very, very easy to make money. And
Yeah.
certain banks have like different interest rates. So like NatWest, I think, has a pretty high like interest rate. I think it's almost like 5%.
We'll have a more in-depth video about it, like speaking about all the platforms that you can use, how you invest, how to start. We'll make a more in-depth video about it, okay? So let us know if you want to see that. We have come to the end of this video. If you want more videos like this, let us know.
Thank you for watching.
Until next time.